So for those who don't know why zeroing is so important, you don't just slap on these optics and when you shoot, it's going to hit where you're aiming. It doesn't work that way.
So what are we doing today?
Zeroing your red dot, just using your conventional 25 meter zero target. You can get these anywhere, Google them. To be honest, you can use any reference point. The reason why I like these zeroing targets is because they have the grid. So you know how many clicks you gotta make when you're adjusting. So for those who don't know why zeroing is so important, you don't just slap on these optics and when you shoot, it's going to hit where you're aiming. It doesn't work that way. It's basically like you're tuning these things to a certain distance, depending on what you need. There's a saying that, you know, your mission dictates your gear. You got to zero your optic at a distance that you would need for your work or whatever, if you're competing or whatnot. Zero to what you need, and then just know your holdovers. Holdovers, basically, you got to know your height over bore. So that's basically how high your optic sits above your barrel. That's why it's called height over bore. So at certain distances, your point of aim and point of impact will change. So you got to know that offset. We can get into that in another video. Just put that in the comments if you want to. We're zeroing an Aimpoint Micro T2 on top of the GBRS Group Hydra. I haven't shot this before, first time, so I don't know how this is going to perform or what kind of offset it will have, but I guess that's what we're here to find out. So basically we've got to tune this more or less to hit point of aim, point of impact at 25 meters. So we're going to show you how that works out. 25 meters from that target we set up earlier. I've got my dot dialed in on the paper on top. Don't short stroke your guns. That's what she said.
Life motto.
Yeah, so we fired our first 3 rounds at 25 meters. Let's see how we did. That's where my first 3 rounds hit. Not bad, pretty close. My hold was right here. So just a little bit of adjustment up and to the left. Not bad. We're just slapping on an optic and hoping for the best. 2 people can use the same gun and your zero can be completely off. That's just the way things are, you know. Not everybody's got the same body.
Now that you're putting the silencer on, does that change the zeroing or?
Putting the can on affects the zero. Because you have to understand that once you put weight in the barrel, that'll affect the zero.
By a lot or not much?
Depends on how good the barrel is and how good your can is. Ideally, you would want minimum impact shift when you put the can on. So I guess we'll find out. Safe to say that even with the can on, there was no impact shift. You can see the 3 rounds still went in the same hole.
Galing.
Given that it's about 6 grids down, maybe about 2-3 grids right, you can make adjustment. I just took the caps off from the optic, and actually, if you're lucky, they also help in the zeroing because those 2 nubbins over there
The little nublets.
go right on the adjustment.
Right.
So that's convenient. Good job to Aimpoint. 6 left and 12 up. We shot our groups of 3 with the can on. Let's see how that looks. And wow, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Just one flyer there, I pulled that. But This is with the adjustment. So looks like we did that right. Pretty happy with that. Let's use this cardboard and this dot as my reference point. So we're going to be aiming at that every time at varying distances. So let's start at 5. So again, take note, I'm going to put the dot, the red dot, right on the black dot. And let's see where that goes. At 5 meters, as you can see, height over bore, that's almost like 3, maybe even 4 inches.
Yeah. I'll show. Yeah, if you put it like that, yeah, lines up like pretty much.
Yep.
Guys, we're labeling everything because like part of zeroing is data collection. You want to know where your bullets
That's right.
are landing. You want to know how your gun behaves.
So that's 5. So try that again now at 10. Again, same hold.
So remember guys, he's aiming the red dot at the black dot.
That's right. Firing. So at 10 meters, there's barely any impact shift. Right there. Let's just mark that as well. Very, very similar again to your height over bore offset. This is at 15 meters. Let's try that again. Again, same. Red on the black. Firing. So, as you can see, slowly we're converging. This is where I hit at 15 meters. So slowly your height over bore offset and your zero are converging. So at 15 meters, I now have, let's say, 1.5, 2-inch bullet drop. So you know, at 15 meters, this is where I gotta aim in order to hit, you know, what you're going for. We're standing at 20. So same, black on red, firing. Oh, sorry, I'll do it again. I think I pulled that. One more. You know, I think I pulled that too. Sorry. All right.
On sabagay, it's already 20 meters. That's already
Yeah.
considerable distance.
I'll admit, I'm getting tired. I'm
No,
out
but
of
that
shape.
is a factor.
Yeah, I think I pulled these, and this was the one at 20, where I was kneeling. So yeah, more or less. In fact, I think I could still do better. But yeah, more or less.
Yeah, but this is more of a demonstration. Like, because
Yeah,
if you wanted to pull off a stricter version, you would have like moved the table.
That's right. Yeah. So
That's
if you want to
like
get
that.
really, really accurate,
Yeah,
and
you would've
really,
moved the table,
yeah,
but-
you're basically doing
Yeah,
resting.
But we wanted to show this
Yeah.
because we wanted to show you when you zero guns, there's no absolute, oh, it'll behave this way, behave that way. The only reason why people were able to do that before was because you had standardized guns. But now, and standardized ammo, but now that you don't have that, you really have to
Yeah,
go
you
out
don't.
there and check.
That's right.
So this is the data. Remember guys, like zeroing, it's about data collecting and zeroing your gun to that data, vice versa. And it never hurt to like check once in a while your zero, right?
Yeah, that's right. Of course, so many things can affect your zero. Again, it's your ammo, your stance, putting a can on or not, your barrel length, your optics. So yeah, know your gear, train with it. If it doesn't work for you, change it. So now I know, at least with certain ammo, my rifle isn't performing as well as it should be. So not only did I get to zero, but I learned something a little more about my my rifle. So yeah, you hit two birds with one stone. So yeah, zero your weapons. You never know.